Hello YouTube, this is the part 2 of the batteries here. JW Solar USA, live from Minnesota. Well, I told you I'm unboxing this stuff, and this is gonna be for my 48 volt system for the Outback FX3048. So these are, I'm gonna give you, these are this is the name of the batteries, the manufacturer, the MPP. See right here, I don't know how to pronounce that. That's the company, and it's a MPP valve regulated lead acid battery. These are NP6-125 amp hours, 6 volt, 225 amp hours. Okay, so these ones were rated for almost 20 hours of runtime. And you guys can see I have the specifications here, the manual, how you're going to configure them and all that kind of stuff, you know, set the voltage and floating system. And you can see right here, these are huge terminals here, studs, and that's how you call them. So I think this is 14, number 14 wrench to tie that one. That goes the negative there, positive. These are all 6 volt batteries, okay folks? So let's do some tests here. So do some voltage tests and see how much voltage they're reading right now. Hold on please. All right folks, let's see the voltage here. And I'm touching on the other side. It's a 6.45 volts, 6.44 volts. One of the batteries here, battery number 1, which is this one here. Okay, 6.44. Number 2 battery here. This is the first one. Number 2. It's reading at 6.43 volt. Let's go to the third battery. The third battery is reading at 6.44, 6.43 volt. Okay, it's 0.01 volt difference with the first one. That one was 6.44. The second one is 6.43. And there's a third one, 6.43. All right, this is the fourth battery here. You can see that all the way to the end, and it's reading at 4.45. The first one was 6.45. The first one was reading at 6.44. And the second one here was reading at 6.43, 6.43, and 6.45. It's just a little 1 to 2.01 volt difference with the other ones. You know, batteries are not gonna read exactly the same, but when you connect them in series or in a pair or whatever it is, you charge them up and you can have the level all the same. And this is where it comes to play when you use battery balancers. As you guys can see, I introduced them into my on my Google Plus, and you guys can take a look and see, because they were the Victron battery balancers, and you guys will see those probably soon on this battery bank, and see how things go from here, because I want to keep these batteries way balanced, because I want to keep these batteries longer, and I'm hoping, I pray that they last longer, because I don't have to go through these anymore. that soon, but I pray that everything works out well with these batteries. You know, this is gonna be your first test, and hoping everything's gonna be fine. And I'll be installing the battery extra into this, the battery extra EX02 12 24 48 120, you know, so that I dash 800 into this one to maintain these batteries properly, and make sure that is a desulfator, folks. If a lot of you guys don't know what it is, the battery extra, it's a desulfator. You know, check out my videos, you will see that a battery extra desulfator. And let me pan quick and show you what it looked like, because some newcomers or new people on my channel probably don't even know what I'm talking about, or they haven't used them. It's just like a battery saver. So I'll show you, I'll pan here quick and show you. Alright folks, these are the battery extras desulfator. I have the EX02 12 48 400, and here's the other one. There's the battery extra EX202 EX02 12 120 800. The 800 is the milliamp that is pushing to the batteries, make sure the batteries are being energized, you know, breaking all those little desulfation that's about to build up into the battery. And this guy is gonna be working side by side. No, I'm not gonna connect both of them together, because one is going for one battery bank and the other one is going for another battery bank. One of the this one I will regulate for the 24 volt battery bank, and this one is going to be going for the 48 volt battery bank. Stay tuned for that, because the battery box is going to be full with all kind of batteries here. You guys going to be surprised, and I just show you guys these batteries. All right folks, those things going to be tied. Battery extra is going to be tied into these batteries here, and this battery bank going to be designated purposely for my 48 volt Outback FX3048, my off-grid 48 inverter charger for my off-grid partial off-grid solar system, and just another set of these for the completion for the 48 volt. Right now is a 24 volt right now, okay, but we're gonna give it a shot and try them on the 24 volt with a Kotek, or maybe with a Magnum. Who knows, I might probably make some kind of series videos, a video series on that one. Make sure you stay tuned. It might be a 48 volt Magnum 2440, or maybe it's just gonna run on the Kotek, the SK 24 1500. All right, stay tuned for that video, and make sure that you subscribe, like, and share, and see what we're gonna be doing on how this battery is gonna be handling stuff here. Right now, this is a full 24 volt system, which I'm gonna be expecting another set of these to make it 48 volt at 225 amp hours. If this one would have been a 24 volt battery bank, 4 more of these, that will give me a 450 amp hour battery bank on 24 volt. Okay, these are 6 volt batteries made by MPP Power Company Limited. Okay, so if you have any idea, or any you have already used these batteries before, you have any experience, share with me. But I think these are good batteries. Okay, they are not cheap at all. They are not cheap, so check it out. I'm gonna be posting all kind of videos about these batteries, and if you like it, please subscribe. Stay tuned for more reviews to come. All right folks, here's the manual for the batteries and specifications, and you guys can see closely here, you know. I'll let you guys look for yourselves and see. Okay, ambient temperature is supposed to be 25 degrees C. That's a discharge right there. The floating setup is here. You have the 2 volt, the 6 volt. So we're dealing the 6 volts as a 6.8 to 6.9. So they're currently reading at a 6.4. So I have to charge them up before I use them. So if you go on 12 volts, the charging is supposed to be 13.6 to 13.7, okay, volt. And if it comes to the discharging, okay, the max charging, sorry, let me bring you back here, 0.25 Celsius. And here is a cycling thing here, okay. Because on 6 volt it's supposed to be 7.3 to 7.5 volt, and if you have them on 12 volts, supposed to be 14.6 volt to 15 volt, the max. That's the charging current right there, charging voltage, sorry. So I just want to give you all the specs here, and it's supposed to be a 4 millivolt per cell. So here's the graphs. You can take a look for yourself and see the curve of this battery and the life. No, batteries are all rated differently, and it depends what you want to do or how you use them. If you abuse them, even though they are good batteries, you kill them. All right? It doesn't matter. You have the best battery in the world. If you abuse them, they are gone. So I'm trying to keep these batteries really, really, really in good shape. Trying to save these batteries. Make sure I might continue adding strings into this. If I have 3 more strings of this, then I'm going to be in good shape. Good shape. All right. So that will be a total of, if I have these batteries, 4 strings of this. So 16 batteries. That will give me some good power, because 8 of these batteries will give you a 48 volt. Okay, 8 of these batteries. That's the only problem when you go with 6 volt batteries. You have to end up buying a lot of batteries, and these batteries are not cheap. But if you go 24 volt, this would have been a 48 volt already if these batteries were 12 volt. But these batteries are 6 volt, 225 amp hours. But if these batteries would have been a 12 volt, that's a 48 volt string right there. That would have made a good simple battery thing. You don't have to buy more. But now you have to buy more of these batteries, you know, because if that was a 12 volt, these are just a 48 volt system, and you add 1 more string, that will give you a 450 amp hour battery bank. But now it's not going to work like that. I have to have 4 more of these batteries to give me a 48 volt battery bank at 225 amp hours. 8 more batteries of this will give me 450 amp hours. Okay, that's the only thing that sucks about when you go 6 volt batteries. All right, but if this one would have been a 24 volt system, I end up adding another string of 4. Those 4 batteries right now is gonna be 425 amp hour battery bank plus another 425 amp hour battery bank. See that? That will give me it's a 900 amp hours 400, oh sorry, 425, 425, 425. That would be 850 amp hours. Sorry, that was not 900. 450 amp hours would be 4 of these batteries on 24 volt. Another 450 amp hours, 420. Yeah, that was 900. That was right. I was right. I don't know. I kind of I used to calculate batteries in 12 volt. This is the first time I'm going to be going on 6 volt batteries, and I'm going to see how they work. And please subscribe, like, and share. If you already dealt with these batteries before, you can throw your feedback into this and tell me what you think. And it might be, some people will say they are good batteries. Some people say they don't even work for me well. I used to have them. Well, it depends to the use as well. But so far so good. They are right in the hands of someone who can maintain the batteries and make sure watch the life of the battery. Make sure I use them right. And that's what I'm gonna do, because I spend a lot of money on these batteries. So I want to make sure that I keep them right. And this is how it's gonna go, and this is how I'm gonna be testing them. I might probably not even go 48 volts with these, because it's gonna cost me a lot of money. I might probably just buy another string of these and keep it on the 24 volt. Okay, then that will give me a better run time and more storage. Okay, I don't know, but I'm just saying, I might change overnight. I might change maybe in the next couple weeks. If I'm gonna get those other batteries coming in, then I'll just keep it probably on 24 volts, and I end up getting the other ones for just the telecom batteries for just the 48 volt system. If I go telecom, then I'm gonna go with 180 amp hours battery each. Okay, then that will make it easier. If I got 2 strings of those, 180 times 2, yeah, it's not bad. So 360 amp hours. That's good. Perfect. All right. So this is the way I'm wrapping up the video, and I might go one more string of these for a full 24 volt system. Then I can have a 450 amp hours. Then I'm gonna buy another 4 sets, another 8 batteries, the same brand, 8 of them for my 48 volt system, the 180 amp hours. So you never know. This is how I'm gonna wrap up the video and keep it this way. JW Solar USA. Please subscribe, like, and share. Thumbs up, and make sure you give me your positive comments, what you know about these batteries and what you think. And this is the way I'm gonna be transition to a new set of batteries here, and gonna keep them all the same brand, same performance, same specifications. One charge controller, maybe the classic or the Outback, or maybe Outback. Gonna be charging each of these batteries. If I decide to go 24 volt on these batteries, just one more set of these, then it's gonna maybe be the classic or the Outback gonna tie into this, or maybe it's gonna be Outback. Or if I get the other set for my 48 volts, that will be 8 more batteries. So I'm gonna have 16 batteries total. It's a lot of money. You guys can do the calculations. It's gonna be a lot of money, and it's gonna be 8 batteries on 180 amp hour batteries, the same brand, the NPP NPP power batteries here, valve regulated lead acid batteries. Then they're gonna be 8 of these and 8 of the other ones, so I can run a 24 volt on these, and I can run 48 volts. So it's gonna be good setup here. Good setup. So I don't have to worry anymore. I can transition one of the system to 48 volts, and one is gonna be 24 volts. Some of you guys will say, why didn't you just do all the same so that you can have a 48 volts. You can able to downgrade to 24 volt. That's a good idea. It's a good idea too. But I'm gonna end up having 16 batteries of this. It's gonna be a big box. I'm trying just to eliminate that. I don't want to have too much. You know, I can still have 4 batteries on the 48 volt. I can still run it. 108 80 amp hours. You know, I can split the load. So I can able to do videos for you guys and see how the 24 volt and 48 volt on the same batteries and the controllers as well. Live from Minnesota, JW Solar USA. Thanks for watching. Love you guys all. Bye for now.